if the environment design was better, I think it really would have just like kicked this whole game up a lot more. Oh, there's one. Right. What console did Resi 4 first come out on, wasn't it? For some reason I thought it was GameCube. It can't have been GameCube, right? It was a PS2? Like, the GameCube one was like a port, right? I would imagine. It did. I mean, it did come out on GameCube, but like, did it also come out on PS2? PS3? One of these days, I'll play Resi 4, like the original one, on stream. Because I would like to play Leon Kennedy Simulator. First GameCube, then in October to PS2. Interesting. That's kind of wild to me that like a Resi game would first come out on like the GameCube. Where am I going? And again, as I mentioned, like, some of the environment design really, like, in these sorts of areas are really the ones that start kind of showing the issues, that it's just kind of like, here's a lot of mountain. There's not too much interesting to look at while in a lot of this area, and it is very just like long, straight, windy roads, unfortunately. Like, the castle was still kind of okay because there was a little bit of like, you're in a castle, of course there's gonna be hallways, but Nintendo and Capcom had a deal to make 5 exclusive titles for the GameCube, one of which was supposed to be RE4. Fascinating. RE4, October 25th, PS2, this game November 1st. Oof, yeah. So it was like after Resi 4 came out that this came out. Yeah, I can see the competition. All the games that were supposed to be GameCube exclusive got ported to PS2 shortly after, except Pino 3 and Dead Phoenix, but that one got cancelled. I'm not sure I know what Piano 3 is. Yeah, you punch that zombie. Yeah, punch him. Yeah, I definitely knew none of that. That's really interesting. Oh, where's the archer? Oh, it just worked. Messed up. I think this wraps back around. Let's try to see. Extremely 2000s action game. Interesting. God of War also came out 2005 and GTA San Andreas. Interesting. Yeah, comparatively, Curse of Darkness kind of falls flat when compared to a lot of those games, unfortunately. But I had a lot of fun with it. I was certainly not in the era where I could like handle like a Resident Evil game, so this was like the perfect amount of I'm playing what is nominally horror adjacent. Yeah, we went around. Oh yeah, we could show off our blast here. We could get a... Yee! That's pretty good. Yeah, I was mostly Nintendo. It wasn't until the end of high school that I got this PS2 from friends, actually, as like a moving away present, which is really nice of them. Did the orc really drop French fries? Good lord. Good lord. What is it with these monsters and dropping like fast food? First the dog drops hot dogs, and now... But yeah, I was definitely mostly Nintendo focused until later in life. I still had like a PS1 back in the day, but I didn't really think to get a PS2 until, yeah, like I said, I got this as a gift. Which was great, because then I was able to play such classics, like a lot of good classics like Kingdom Hearts and Katamari and these Castlevania games and... Oop. Eco, Shadow of the Colossus, a lot of formative games. Ooh, the spooky trees. Spooky PNG trees. I do like the detail of the skeleton came out right next to this graveyard, which is nice. Something I could do with this is just there. What year does this take place? It takes place in the 1500s, so it's like 14 something or other, because this takes place 3 years after Castlevania 3. That's interesting though, that fries could have been invented as early as 1629. Like, I believe it, it's just cut up potatoes, and if like frying in oil was like a thing that came about around that time. Still too early even for Pops Fritas. Tisk. again, we are not looking for historical accuracy from our Castlevania games, but you know. Oh, Papas Fritas. Potatoes weren't in Europe after 1492, or before 1492. Interesting. Where were potatoes originally from then? As a crop? South America, okay. Can I go in here yet? Oh boy, big boy. Well, look, any Belmont after, like, in the 1600s could have eaten them. So, like, when was Richter? Like, Richter might have been the first guy to eat fries. Julius Belmont. I know that's maybe cheating because he's like a millennial. Julius Belmont is a millennial. And like Soma Cruz is like a Gen Z? Here's the perfect guard. Guard the moment enemy strike connects. A perfect guard will be performed if the enemy attack is guarded with the right timing, and uses to move to defend against all sorts of enemy attacks. I believe there are certain enemies that we will need to perfect guard before they are available to steal from. So that's also fun. What's more historically accurate? Potatoes in 1479 or giant enemy crab in Japan battle? Well, okay, look. Crabs existed since ages past in Japan. So, it's whether you believe there could be a giant mutant crab or conceivably somebody smuggled potatoes into Europe way earlier than they should have. Pick your poison, I guess. Well, there you go. It is more conceivable for giant enemy crab. As you can see, you might have seen it up there. There's a chest up there. We won't be able to reach it until, like, a while later. So just put a pin in that. In fact, do they even allow me to pin things in this game? I don't think they have the pin system like they did in, Lament, which is a shame. They do not. That is a bit of a shame. I mean, to be fair, I didn't really use it all that much in, Lament. But it's nice to have. So yeah, as you can see, there's a chest over there. We cannot reach that yet. We will need a specific innocent devil for that. I have not actually seen coconut crabs. Or at least if I have, I'm not aware that they were coconut crabs. Wait, I'll look up what a coconut crab looks like. Oh. Oh, they're big boys. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, I can see that being a little unnerving. They're pretty dang big. Holy hell. They're really cool looking though. They look almost like giant hermit crabs almost. Or like, yeah, essentially. Alright, that's pretty wild. Okay, but are they tasty though? How tasty are coconut crabs? Oh yeah, we had a bunch of things we could combine. Let's see. Let's make a short sword. We can make this. Got a broadsword. We can now make spears. Got a bamboo lance. And we've also got dung. I'm not sure if that's the actual historically accurate name for that weapon, but and we can, yeah, that should be good. Yes. Thank you. Oh man, I forgot to re-equip. Here we go. That was dumb of me. And we can add the broadsword here now. I believe this has a slower swing. Yeah, it does. But it hits harder. Yeah, the spider crabs are... They almost trigger my arachnophobia. They are literally to the point where they almost trigger my arachnophobia. Usually I'm fine with crabs. But the spider crab, true to its name, gets me sometimes if I stare at them long enough. They're still cool, but like, yeah. Alright, let's look at this chart really quick for the battle type. I think we need 40 red crystals to get to the next one. And I think then we want to switch to special. I'm going to try to prioritize the different types of innocent devils that like do things within the environment. Because otherwise trying to like just fumble around with the evolution types can be a little tricky. So yeah, it should be fine for now, though. Alright, there's one extra thing that the battle type can do, but we won't be able to do it until we're a little bit later in. Yeah, just this one. As much as I liked this game, I was... Oops.
Masaka. そんなはずはない。生きているはずは。
何？私に何か用？
あ、いや、なんでもない。俺の名はヘクター。こんな辺境で一体何をしている？
その質問は そのまま返すわ。
俺は人を探している。俺と同じ紋章を持つ男で。
その男はあなたの敵、それとも味方？
奴を知っている口ぶりだな。
ええ、知っているわ。質問に答えて。敵？味方？どっち？
言うまでもなく敵だ。
そういうことなら協力してあげるわ。
残念だが君に助けてもらう理由はない。そして信じる理由もな。
私にとっても敵、それだけで十分よ。悪魔精霊士ならお友達を預かる場所が必要なはず。私の協力を拒む理由はないわ。
詳しすぎるな。君は何者なんだ？
魔女よ。人々の迫害からこの地に逃れてきたの。それなりの知識はあるわ。
そういうことか。君の名は？
ジュリア。私の家はこの奥。薬もいくつか用意しておくわ。それじゃ失礼。
ジュリアか。ロザリーとよく似ている。
She looks just like my dead wife, except this goes better than it does in Silent Hill 2. We cannot get in there yet. If I remember, I believe this is the boss rush mode door? At least that's what I remember it to be. Dang, that goes like way down that way. Hector sounds familiar. I actually don't know whose VA he is in Japanese. I need to look that up. Also, very important. This is a warp room, so this allows us to warp between the different areas. I also love how this area looks. It is really cool. We can sit, but we can't really go anywhere because we don't have any other place to warp to. But still really cool looking. But yeah, Julia is basically going to be our shopkeeper. And she also is our storage for our other innocent devils, since we can only hold, I believe, 5? I want to say it's 5 at a time. Dracula is the voice of the newest professor in Pokemon Horizons. That's very funny. Alright, and magical tickets still exist. That takes us to Julia's shop. I think I use those fairly frequently. Yeah. Forgot you could actually walk around in her shop area. It's a nice environment. Also got a nice little rocking chair here. This also counts as a chair. Rocking chair sends you off into a deep sleep with a gentle rocking motion. A little too relaxing, in fact. This is just incredibly funny to me. I don't know, this mental image. So many books. These books are gigantic. Oh, and the mountains map. That's good. Zooming in to talk to Julia, but it's just allowing me to look at her back wall here. Let's actually talk to Julia here.
ようこそ。どんなご用かしら。何が必要なの？
Let's see. Oh yeah, they still have that as well. And you can actually buy some weapons here. I think it might be based on whether if you've already synthesized them or not, but... it might be good for me to buy just a couple more memorial tickets. Actually, magical tickets.
これでいいのね。わかったわ。
Yeah, we'll get another memorial ticket. Here we go.
もういいの？どんなご用かしら。
And we can actually sell like our different things that we've created. Devil shards. Oh right, I think that has to do with when you need to if you decide to destroy an innocent devil, it'll turn into devil shards, I think. It's been a bit. Oh, no forging without a devil shard, I'm afraid. So yeah, you can also, obviously the rooms where you find the new innocent devils, you can you get that type. But if you want to create new ones, you'll have to go here to Julia's shop in order to do the devil forging. So you can store them, take them, remove them, etc, etc. We're still so early, we only have 2, so it's not really a big deal right now, but... I'm trying to remember, how did you get devil shards? I think it either had to do when they hit the end of their evolution line, or if you were to, like, destroy them. I don't quite recall. I just like how this is just left here, but finally, we have steal. It is possible to steal items from enemies. When the lock-on cursor on an enemy turns purple, press the final attack button to try and steal an item. The timing an item that is stolen varies from enemy to enemy. So, I won't backtrack quite yet, but if we backtrack to previous enemies, we'll be able to also steal from them. And, yes, bosses have stuff that you can steal from them. Yes, it's very hard to steal from them. If you happen to beat the boss before you steal from them, you can't get it back. Well, technically, you could try to do it through the boss rush, but that's like at the end of the game. So stealing is very important in this game. Once you steal from an enemy, though, they don't have an item anymore. So you only need to steal once from them, thankfully. Come on, do your spell. There we go. Alright, go. Kill. And you can also see in the bestiary what you can steal from them, if you've already stolen from them, obviously. Yeah, so you can see there's only one item that you can steal from an enemy, thankfully. No, absolutely. I would be ecstatic if they actually remade these two and put in a bunch of quality of life stuff. That would be great. Curse of Darkness still suffers from just in general the level design, the area design is weaker than Lament, and Lament already had a little bit of issue there, unfortunately. But like, I would kill for remakes of these two, honestly. With the state Konami currently is in, I would wonder how well they would do it. I don't know. Like, how would they go about it? It kind of scares me a little bit. I don't know. You know what I mean? Yakuza is a whole different, like, kettle of fish. Like, that was done by the Sony team themselves, and, like, Yakuza is a long-running franchise. They still have a lot of the same people working on it, sort of thing. That it's, yes, the cannon. We're getting shot at by a cannon, so, you know. Oh god, wait, let me put Bafo away, he's just a sitting duck. Jeez. I doubt any of the people who worked on the older Castlevania games are around much anymore in Konami. I just doubt it. So it would end up being a different team. Oh god, okay, hang on. Let's take out the cannon first. Hey, you. No. There we go. Get rid of the cannoneers. Nope. Just cannon them all. Eat cannon. Oh, the cannon is so slow though. It's so slow. Oh, they're just hang on. Hang on. Let me just jump off here real quick. Before Zero, I think it was a niche series also. No, I guess. I'm not too sure, actually. You need someone internally to champion a remake of these games, which is unfortunately a larger ask than the recent string of Egomanias from... Yeah, absolutely. Like, just slapping the games as is into collections is one thing. Actually remaking these PS2 games is a whole nother thing, for sure. But yeah, I would say I would like it, but I do worry about how it would come out. And it would, again, with the state of Konami as it is, I don't know if that's really gonna happen, unfortunately. You gotta really angle the, when you steal, you gotta make sure you're straight on to the enemy, or else it won't work. Okay, there we go. Need that meme image of the muscle arms of Castlevanias and one Silent Hill fans on the other and getting screwed by Konami in the middle. Yeah, absolutely, Satch. That's just you and me, Satch. You and me. Yeah, unfortunately, it's it really grinds my beans, but I doubt they're ever going to get rid of either any of their big name IPs, even if they haven't done anything with them much, like Castlevania. They know there are still tons of Castlevania fans out there. They're not gonna let go of the IP anytime soon, unfortunately. It really flips my flapjacks, but yeah. Oh, F-Zero, I apologize to all F-Zero fans. No, I was talking to Matt about this too, but like Star Fox is a little bit in that position as well right now. It's been a little while since like a really true new Star Fox game. Wait, no. Actually, I don't care as much. I should just... Yeah, definitely the F-Zero fans have had it rough. I heard that the Star Fox... I have it, but I haven't played it yet. I heard that the Star Fox Wii U one was not as bad as people thought it could have been. Like, obviously it's motion control, but, I do want to give it a try at some point. But it is still just Star Fox, like, 64 for sure. Let's not even get into Earth Mother 3. Like, let's not get into Mother 3 because, good lord, but, like, Mother 3 has a lot of, like, things, I think, going against it for whether it would ever get actually localized nowadays. And I think part of it has to do with the music, because of a lot of the sampling. Like, I guess the fact that Earthbound even made it is kind of a miracle because there's a lot of sampling in there where you're just like, wait a minute, that's just like from the Beatles, or like, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, and like, I cannot blame people for like the Wii U gamepad motion controls being a deal breaker. I did not have as many issues with like using the Wii U gamepad as other people had, but I completely understand the issue there for sure. I don't know if it would really be possible or if Nintendo would be interested in that way, but I wonder if like doing a smaller release of a Star Fox game that's kind of arcadey like Star Fox 64 was, but it being like a completely new game would hit off maybe? Like, I totally would be behind something like that, you know? And I know, like, I actually enjoyed Assault. As I understand, not everybody did, because some of it had issues. But I really enjoyed Assault. I thought Assault was a decent game. Oh my god, I hate trying to steal from this guy. Have I mentioned how I hate the skeleton blazes? Come on. Come on. Give me it. I need him to get... Stop that. Oh, that was it. Oh, thank God. Okay, it's just a potion, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. They did. They put it on the SNES Mini and Switch Online, which I would like to play Star Fox 2 as well. I'd like to give that a try. I just kind of suck at the original Star Fox. Just a little bit. They're not entirely easy games. Ooh, that does sound interesting. Yeah, I really need to get to it. Oh, time heal. What is that? You can take a look really quick. Continuous Focused healing magic. Hector's HP will increase gradually for a brief period. Ah, right, okay. I think, let me take a look at this graph. Look at this graph. Time heal, and then second thing she can learn is poison powder. Was there going to be a remaster? That's the first time I heard of that. Oh, you're talking about the Clock Tower game. Right, sorry. I was like, a remaster for the original Star Fox? Yeah, no, I think if that hasn't already come out, it's due to come out soon. That should be interesting. But yeah, it's technically not a new Clock Tower game. But the Clock Tower series has been so weird. Like, truly, the Clock Tower series, the up and down of the games is really fascinating. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to my battle guy, because he needs to level up too a little bit. Whoop, ouch. Actually, oh, good lord. Yeah, I don't know the full details, but I have seen enough gameplay of the other games to just be like, it's wild, like, the differences. Oh yeah, that would be neat too. Would you believe that I actually have played through both Fatal Frame 1 and 2 on my own? You wouldn't think of it from me, but for some reason I went through an era that I was just like, actually maybe I will try to play like horror games. But the caveat is that I stuck religiously to a walkthrough. So I think that mitigated some of like the scare factor for me. Because otherwise I would have just like perished. I think it's still like, it'll put me on edge, but I have at least played through them, and God knows, I don't know how I managed to do it. Project Zero Fatal Frame. Yeah, that would be a good name of the series. Cause yeah, it's been... Like, the first Fatal Frame was PS2. I think the second one was also PS2. Oh, do I remember when I could steal from this guy? Hey, wait, I need you to chill. I need you to chill for a second. That's the problem with having the battle one out. I'm like, I need to steal. If you kill the enemy too soon, I cannot steal. Is it eye laser? Is it... No. Is it perfect arm? Oh, it's here. Damn, okay. Do that again, please. Again, please. Sir? Sir. I need to, like, get behind him when he does that. Yeah, that was definitely like the era for that kind of like horror game. Got it. Okay. Really just enjoy the battle type, just like slapping the shit out of enemies. It's really funny. It's very funny. I mean, it really comes down to what really hits and what's really popular. I mean, Fatal Frame did get success, but I think by the time, like... It also depends on the company, right? Whether they are... like, let's milk that fucking cow, I think. You know what I mean? Oh no, he's taking damage. There are definitely some remasters that I side-eye a little bit and I'm like, this just feels like a little bit too soon, maybe, perhaps. Come on, come on, come on. Do the thing. Is your little taunt? Come on. Is it after I've... Yeah, it's after I've knocked them apart. Oh. Well, these are red skeletons, so can I can't even beat them, right? Am I missing something here? Was this something I needed to come back to later? I think this is something I needed to come back to later. Yeah, we'll be back. Come on, Batho. Come on, Batho. Oops, wrong way. No. This way. Anything else we can combine? Really? I want to try steal from you. Come on. Come on. Do your thing. Nope, not that. Oh. Are you gonna? Come on. You're just gonna float around me? That's... Oh god, I really have to be fast on that. Come on. No. Oh, I forgot these guys are annoying. There we go. God, that window is tight. Oh, for 50 gold. It's not worth it. You get up? You okay? I sound less like him? I don't know if that's just something equalizing. How many Eva crystals do you have right now? 39. I think one more and he should evolve? No, hang on. Oh my. Sorry? Oh no, don't you dare. Nope. 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 Get off me. A whole delicious 10 gold. Oh, here we go. Transform into this big boy. Bapho has evolved from Magmar to Golem. He's got a big punch crystal. I think, let me check the chart for him. Let's see. 100 chain combos would get him hit press level 2. Good lord. Open cracks on ground, deals area damage. Yeah, hit press. This regular hit press also opens cracks on ground and deals area damage. If I want him to evolve into something that will help out later, I might turn crystals off for him right now. In fact,